I just farted.
Yeah?
Delicious.
Delicious.
I know. Delicious.
Smells like baklava.
Oh, baklava. I like, yes, I eat a lot of walnuts. This is
You
why.
do eat a lot of nuts.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
You are a nutty professor.
Christina, I'm going to the Philippines tonight.
No, I don't approve.
Why?
I won't let you.
Oh, you're gonna miss me.
Maybe.
Oh, you're going to miss me.
Just a little bit.
Wow, you have a heart. And
I do have.
a soul.
I tell you I love you every freaking day, Gus, and you ignore me.
I don't ignore you.
Me. You do this. This is your...
Just so you know, she's making a face.
You give... Yeah, I'm making... You give Gus a compliment or something, and he looks at you, he goes... Thanks.
It's very true. It's very
accurate.
true. Yeah, it's very accurate.
But Gus did tell me he loves me.
And
And
what
got-
else, Christina?
and he got me a gift
¿Qué más?
because he knows me so well. And it's Xena Warrior Princess t-shirt.
It's a Zina the Warrior Princess t-shirt because Christina is my warrior princess.
I am, and I look
here.
and I look great in bangs.
Come here. And you look great in bangs.
I look great in bangs.
I wouldn't
I
say
have an
that.
oval face. Have you seen me in bangs?
No, I haven't.
I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
I look great in bangs.
I don't think that that's true.
How much you want to bet?
I want to bet like $1,000. I want to bet actually 120 because that's how much it costs to get the seat next to me free and empty on the flight
All
to the
right.
Philippines.
If you don't think I look good,
Okay.
you get the 120. If
All
you
right.
think I look good,
If I think you look good,
I get double the money.
double the money, so 240.
Yeah. Because I'm bigger than you. I deserve.
Why?
I need an extra bite.
Why do you need an extra $120? Why is there a penalty on this bet?
Because you're gonna think I'm ugly.
Because you know I'm going to think you're ugly because you are ugly.
You hear this motherfucker?
I just don't think that her eyebrows are going to go with bangs.
How much you want a bet?
I want to bet 120, I said. I said 120.
All right.
I said $120.
All right, and then 120
plus 120.
plus 120
for your ass for
my
some
ass.
bizarre reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the bet is 120 for me and then 240 for you because that's how bets work. Yes.
100%.
Yeah, when I go to Vegas, that's how it works.
You'll win big money.
Big money. big money.
Big money.
Yeah, she can't even find this picture. It was so long ago. She's probably like 5 years old. I'm like, well, yeah, you look good in bangs. You're 5 years old. You're like a cute child.
No, you little shithead. I'm just trying to find it. Hold on. Just give me a second. Why don't you have any patience? Stop staring at me.
I'm not staring at her.
Jesus Christ.
I feel
okay,
like I should take.
ready?
Yes. This looks nothing like you.
But I look great.
I mean,
I look good in bangs.
I don't really think that bangs are your thing.
I look good in bangs.
I don't really think bang. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm being genuinely honest. I don't really think bangs are,
All right,
are for you.
D, you got to look at my bangs.
D, come over here. This is the producer reveal. He's never been on camera
they're
before.
sweaty after a rave.
Oh.
I like the bangs. I got a thing for bangs. So.
Oh, you like bangs because you have a thing for bangs.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I
I don't like that. She looks nothing like herself.
But it's not about if I look
No, they
nothing
look
like.
good.
I look
think
good.
They look good. Sorry, not you.
And I look like Xena, warrior princess.
I mean, you do look like Xena, but she ain't cute.
Send me that picture so I can put it on the show.
120.
You can vote in, guys. You can vote
Yeah,
in and tell
vote
us.
in if I look good
What do
in
you
bangs.
think? I don't think it looks that good. I think like you look like this. Whatever's got this is better.
It's not about better or not.
But what you got going on with your hair is so much better now. Like this is it for you. This
Yeah.
like flowing locks. This like I'm just like it's to
Yes,
the side
but I'm
is so
gonna
much
be
better.
Xena, warrior princess.
Yeah, with
film.
this haircut instead of the bangs.
I
no
know,
bangs.
they're gonna-
a
Xena
bangless
has
Xena.
bangs, right?
Bangless Xena. Does she have bangs the whole run of the show?
Yes.
Okay. Well then I don't know. I didn't realize you watched
can't-
every episode 15 times.
You
and
can,
you knew about her bangs.
you can do her warrior cry.
Do it. Is that really what she does? She does do that on the show, yeah?
It's a little higher pitched.
No, do it. I don't do it. Let it out.
No.
Let it out.
No,
I did my Chewbacca for you guys. You should do your Xena.
It's not as good as hers.
Well, how are you going to play Xena in the movie if
I'm
you
still
can't do it?
practicing it.
Well, do it. Stop. That was so loud and annoying. Oh my God. I regretted it immediately, guys.
I fucking told you.
I regretted it immediately.
I fucking told you.
Oh my God. The way she looked at me when she did that was so,
I felt like, the
so
little,
traumatizing.
you know the little dinosaurs in Jurassic Park that look cute at first and then they're like,
Yes. That's exactly what you turned
Like the
into in that
gills
moment.
come out
That's
from behind the ears.
exactly
That's
what
me.
you turned into in that
That's
moment.
me.
That is
Yeah.
so funny. Wow.
I think I look great in bangs.
All right, well, I think I look great in bangs too.
So weird with hair, like full hair.
Wow.
You really would. I like how it looks without, like, like
Let's see.
shorter like that.
People can't see, but I'm putting my hair on Gus.
Oh, I look great. It's terrible. I look awful.
With wispy, weird bangs on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hair is.
I look better than you do in bangs.
Fuck you.
You heard it.
You're terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking miss you.
I am gonna
I'm
miss
gonna be
you.
by myself.
Yeah, I know, but you could have come to Thailand. I told you to come, and you said
I
no.
might just do that
No, I don't think you will.
after the bragging rights show, which is March 2nd, that you're gonna miss.
Sorry I have a life. Sorry I'm cool. Sorry I'll be petting elephants. I'm gonna pet some elephants. I'm so excited. When I get back, I will have touched an elephant.
I'm 1 degree away from an elephant.
A trunk.
A trunk.
I might put that trunk somewhere.
Oh my God,
I'm
God.
just kidding.
We are not that type of podcast.
I meant in my hands to pet it.
You're okay.
Okay, your brain went there. Jesus Christ, get your
Sorry.
mind out of the gutter.
It's been in the gutter.
Jesus Christ. Why has it been in the gutter, Christina?
Because I'm a hoe.
Are you?
A little bit.
Did I tell, you're gonna tell the audience?
No, I'm not telling the audience nothing. Gus, shut the fuck up.
Oh, we're cutting this then. I thought you were gonna talk about it. Never mind.
I'm not gonna spill all the details.
Oh.
I've just been having like a really great sex recently. So
Good for you.
my mind's in the
I have
goddamn
too,
gutter.
but just not with the same person.
Oh, fuck you.
That is so funny. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Welcome to the neighborhood where Gus wants to put all of my private detailed information out on the table and call me ugly with bangs.
That's exactly what has happened
This
today.
is the episode.
That's exactly what happened today. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an honest man. I'm an honest man.
And that you love me.
And I love Christina. And I bought her a shirt. That's
I love
very
it.
nice. Christina, tell me, what are you going to do when I'm gone? You're gonna water my plants. I know she's gonna water
I'm
my
gonna
plants.
water your freaking plants. I'm gonna bring in your packages. I'm
Bring
gonna
my
clean your
packages.
house.
Why are you gonna clean my house? I cleaned my house yesterday.
I'm
It's
gonna
clean.
rearrange it. You're gonna come back and your apartment's
Don't
gonna be
be
rearranged.
fucking my shit up.
My feng shui skills are on point.
To fucking hate when my mom touched my shit. Was your mom a shit toucher? Would she touch your shit?
No.
Growing up? No?
My mom actually just cleaned everything
Uh-huh.
and put shit back in its place.
Okay.
My sister was the rearranger
Ugh.
because she got that from my Yaya Maria.
I hate that behavior in Greek women. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but the thing is, I rearrange and it makes sense. But I suggest rearrange.
No, I just don't like when it's I put something here and now I cannot find it and I don't know where it is.
That's my Yaya.
That is so stressful.
No,
Because
no.
you think it goes better in this cabinet in the middle of nowhere doesn't mean it does.
No,
For
I
me.
don't do that. That doesn't make
My
sense.
mom will yeah.
I
There was
take
one
into
time where
account
I
the
literally
person that I'm rearranging for.
I literally one time could not find 7 t-shirts of mine. And I was like, Ma, where are all those t-shirts? And she was like, oh, I gave them to your cousins in Greece. And then went and then I went on Facebook and there's my cousin George with an NYU t-shirt and the other one's wearing a Florence and the Machine t-shirt. The other one's wearing a Rent t-shirt. I was like, this is the gayest group of Greek kids I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, wait a minute. That looks familiar.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all my shit.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh wow. My cousins have great taste. Nope, that's my taste.
That's my taste.
That's me.
You know, my mom never did that. She threw everything away.
Yeah.
She threw everything
I
away.
will never forget. And listen, my mom's in the grave right now, and I'm actually still mad about her about this. This is the thing about grief that is actually really interesting is that when that person dies, you still hold anger for them in ways that you don't expect to. You really think you're gonna let go of things, and you really don't. I had a pair of boots, these black boots, these beautiful. Don't fucking laugh. I don't want to hear your giggles right now. But I had this pair of black boots.
Dee started it.
I loved. I wore them everywhere. I loved them. I wore them all the time, and I I had them out. When I moved back from LA, I brought them back with me, obviously, and I had them in New York. And my mom didn't like the way they smelled. She said they smelled.
And she threw them
And
out?
she threw them out. She threw them out without asking my permission. Just threw them out. And I came home one day and I was like, where are my boots? I'm trying to put my boots on. Should I threw them out? I was so
Go
mad.
to the garbage
I
and
was
put them on?
26 years old when this happened. I was so
And you're still holding on to it.
mad. But no, I'm saying like I was 20. I wasn't like in high school. I wasn't like a middle schooler.
No, you're a grown ass man.
I was
She's
a
throwing out your
grown-ass
boots.
man. She's throwing out my shit
Throwing
that
out your
I
shit.
paid for with my money. Bro, what? So yeah, she
she's
could
the
roll
head of
around
the
her
household.
grave. She could roll around in her grave right now. I don't care. I'm mad at her still.
Yeah, but my mom threw out like vintage shit.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Dude, I still bring it up on the hot like.
It's horrible. They throw out things and it's not
And
good.
then my mom like later on I remind her and she goes, oh yes, you're right, Christina, you're right. So the next time she does something, I'm like, don't do this. You're gonna tell me I'm right.
They never learn.
They never learn.
They never learn.
Me? You can't hear my loud ass voice? There we go.
No, my mom would throw shit out. And we got into, actually, there were so many arguments in our house because my mom would throw shit out. Bunif, like, where's this little paper I had here? Oh, I threw it out.
threw
Well,
it
that
out.
was the number for our Social Security. So now it's gone.
Figure it out
Now
again.
we don't have Social Security. Good job. That's what my, that's
And my
that's
mom,
another thing my
yeah,
mom would do.
would write things on all these pieces, like on
Oh,
the back
yeah.
of like envelopes
Yes,
and
yes,
stuff.
yes. All her
That
recipes.
she won't throw out.
All her recipes in her recipe book have all these phone numbers attached to them.
Yeah,
And I want to
same.
start calling these people and seeing who they are.
Let's prank call
Prank
them.
call them. You want to start I'll start bringing them
I
in.
love prank calling.
Oh, do you really?
I love
You
it.
really love prank
I
calling?
love prank calling. I'm such a little shit. I remember like in high school we would prank call my mom. And my friend Bubba did like a really good Asian accent.
Okay, that's offensive.
That's not offensive.
Was he Asian?
No.
So
Comedians or people don't do accents like properly. He did it. He wasn't mocking.
okay, we can vote in on that too. We'll do the Banks vote and we'll do the this vote too.
It's not offensive.
I think it's a little offensive.
How?
I think that, listen, I don't think I would consider it that offensive, but I think that if you ask the general population, they would say that it's offensive. And so in that regard, I would say if the
Am I
general...
gonna get canceled?
I would say, no, I think you're going to get canceled. We're having a discussion about it. And I think if the general consensus agrees about something, then I think
I
that's
do
what
agree.
is
Okay, look.
generally the truth.
Yes, I do agree with that part. When the general people are like, hey, this isn't cool, then yes, I do agree with that. However, I do think there is a difference between someone actually doing something properly and knowing how
And doing it in a mocking way.
And doing it in a
Yeah.
mocking way.
And
I
I
agree with
also
that.
definitely think that it was a different time. Like,
was a
it's not like
different
he was
time.
doing it
We're-
now. And that's why you're
No.
not going to get canceled with the story. But yeah, your friend was doing an offensive Asian accent and making fun of people.
Oh
Continue
no.
the story.
Here we go.
I'm
Yeah, but
kidding, no.
you also didn't just do the Asian accent, so you're good.
Yeah, you're way good.
I think if
you
you
go.
started
Yeah.
spouting it out, then we.
Anyway,
Go.
so he-
and go.
So he did an Asian accent and
How did he do it?
it sounded
I'm just kidding. Go. Tell the story.
No,
Tell the
it
story.
was he was like how so my mom had like a gift store and they did like bubuñeras with the rice.
Yes.
And he was calling and pretending to be from like factory and he was like, you gave us like wrong rice. Like we're feeding in a factory restaurant. And he's like, and we sell a lot of rice and you gave us the wrong rice. We ordered rice from you and we're suing you. And my mom was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm a gift shop. I don't sell food. And they're like, yeah, but we called you and asked you if you sold rice. And you said yes. And she's like, yes, for weddings. You throw the rice for weddings. And my mom's freaking out on the phone. And he's like really coming at her with all these things. And then you hear a pause and you hear, Christina, is this you? They were all giggling. She's like, I'm going to freaking kill you.
That's actually really funny. That's really a good idea. It's just better when you do it to your parents because
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
just
they
so
get
good.
heated. Yeah,
And
because you
this
know what their
kid-
buttons are.
This kid, he did so many good accents. Like everyone used him for like pranking.
I honestly got to tell you, is like the one time I ever prank called somebody, I literally picked up the phone, I started laughing immediately, and I said, "Is your refrigerator running?" And then I hung up, and that was
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's
It was
good.
horrible.
I
so
love-
dumb. It is very wholesome. I
It
couldn't
is.
get through it. I thought it was very
unlike
funny.
my racist friend.
It's it's just funny. It's a very hard thing to keep your composure for. Like, I honestly, I really commend people that can take
I love it.
keep
And
their
then-
composure through it.
Yeah, and then we would call like parents too, and we would just like call and be like, like we'd be like, hi, like, is Eduardo there?
Not
Oh, yeah, we would like pick like random names, and they're like, no, sorry, you have the wrong number, and we would be like, oh, okay, sorry, and then we would do like a different name, be like, hey, yo, is Eduardo there? And she would like, we're like, no, there's no Eduardo here. Just keep fucking doing
You're so annoying. Oh, so you were like bugging people for hours on end.
Oh,
that
God.
you had like, yeah. People had to like unplug their phones from their outlets because you were calling them so much. Yeah, 4 hours later. Hey, is Eduardo there?
But we would.
Hello.
So like
is Eduardo there?
Hello, is everybody call your mothers and ask if Eduardo's there.
Oh my God.
No, but even now, like, I was playing Jenga, and you would put like dares and stuff like that in the back. And like a few years ago, I put one of my best friend's numbers, and I was like, text her when you get this Jenga piece. You know, you have to text her chicken franchise 3 times. So this Jenga piece is going around between friends, and every time they pull this Jenga piece out, it's like either like truth or dare, whatever, and then they see that, and it's like text Katie chicken franchise 3 times, and she gets these randomly throughout the year, or like once a year, and then she texts, and I know she gets these because she'll text and she'll be like, "Fuck you, Christina, 3 a.m." And the friends will send me a photo of it that they're doing it.
You're a horrible person. You're a horrible person.
So she gets.
You know what the worst part
she
is?
gets these texts every 2-3 years. Chicken franchise, chicken franchise, chicken franchise.
You know what the worst part about this? I'm hearing the story and now I'm thinking like Christina doesn't have a long prank with me yet, so she's gonna probably do one.
100%.
And it's I don't know what it's gonna be, and it's gonna last for years on end.
Yes.
And
even,
now I'm
even through my grave.
now
like
I'm gonna
that's how
dread. I'm dreading this forever. I'm so dreading
You
this.
said you're dreading your flight because it's so long, right?
Yeah.
You might not have to dread it.
Why? Because you're gonna roofie me? I'm gonna black out. So that's Christina's prank is to routinely roofie me and make me black out. I love that. That's actually kind of nice. I don't know. It'd be nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Whenever I'm feeling too stressed and busy, just plop one in there.
Oh my God, yeah. I don't know. I do try to do innocent pranks that don't hurt anyone.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, chicken franchise 3 times is nothing.
But like
just
that's
nothing.
hysterical.
I mean, I was in an office and we would prank each other all the time. We had this like life-size mannequin, and we would like put it in people's cubicles when they were off. When they were like off for the day, but we would decorate the cubicle with like shit and decorate the mannequin and put them in an outfit and everything to make them look like the coworker.
I think that's really fun.
Do you know what I mean?
I
And
love
then they
shit
would
like
show
that.
up and be like, ha ha ha. One time, because I startle very easily.
I was just gonna ask you, do you like getting scared or not?
I do like getting scared. I love going to haunted houses. I'm like haunted houses where there's just like you just like walk through like a maze and a bunch of
my
people in
God.
chainsaws jump out at you is so fun to me.
I'll never
Because I'm just like ah, ah
No,
ah!
I actually like I'll never forget. It was one like in Long Island or something.
Yeah.
It was like a really good one. And have
Yeah.
you ever seen what's the scary movie with all the 9 ghosts?
You mean the 13 ghosts?
13th. Yes.
Yeah, the 13th,
Okay,
yeah.
remember the one in the
Yes,
cage,
yes,
the
yes,
head?
yes. I love that movie.
That yes, one of my favorite
Yeah.
horror films. But that haunted house had that.
Oh.
And it got me out of nowhere. I'm walking down and like jump scare. And I just see certain things and some are like fake. And I saw this one like thing that looked fake and it caught my eye as like right before I was gonna turn to check the corner. So I didn't get to check the corner. And then as I turned, it was there out of nowhere. And it was in the corner and it was a long hallway. And it just it was on freaking wheels. So this person, this actor was on like wheels, like on a dolly.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and it was just going at me, and I booked it. I turned so fast, ran down the hallway, pushed a kid out of my way.
Do you George Costanza it?
George Costanza the hell out of this little blonde hair kid. Out of the way.
That is so funny.
I was in like 3 rooms. I was like, fuck everybody, I'm out.
That is so funny. I love those things. I used to go in LA all the time. I went to the one at Universal, and there was one thing where they like dropped you off in a field, and there was a bunch of life-size
hit them.
Chucky dolls
No.
with chainsaws chasing you.
No.
It was really fun. I did one in LA that was like a super intense one where you have to sign a waiver because they can touch you during it. And they can do whatever they want to you.
I remember there was one like that where that was like a
So,
new thing happening that
The
people could go to.
first thing that happens is, first of all, you go through like 95% of it alone. You barely see the other people. So you're mostly alone and everybody's touching you. So the first thing that happens is you're standing in a group of 4, and then all of a sudden from behind you they put a bag over your head and drag you down a hallway.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, so they start you off like
No, that's crazy.
right away. So I get dragged down this hallway, and then you're supposed to just like crawl through this crawl space, and as you're crawling, you start feeling something, and you realize you're on a body, and the body starts moving, and it's a person scaring the shit out of you. And they start crawling on you, and then they start pulling you down the hallway into like another room. And then there was one thing where like they tied you to a chair, which I was like, nice, this is fun. And the woman came up from behind you and had to pull a tampon out from underneath her. But it was all fake. That's all simulated. They put you in like a blindfold, so it's all simulated.
It feels like you
but
have
they make it feel real.
That's
Because they make you like
insane.
eat the tampon after.
I
And then there was the part that was genuinely the scariest was that this was in Los Angeles and this was in downtown LA, and downtown LA is super scary at night. And there was a part where they tell you to go outside, make 2 lefts, and then go back inside. And you're like, okay, this sounds weird. So I go outside and you're in an alleyway. And you start walking, and then you're like walking, and then you start walking out for a while. And you're like, okay, I think maybe I'm going the wrong way. And then all of a sudden, there's this guy that starts following you.
No.
And he's like, hey, do you have cash?
No.
And
Walk
I'm like,
away.
And I'm like, no. And then he starts like, hey, come on, do you have cash? He starts chasing you down the street. And then you go back into the haunted house.
So I would.
And it was
I
all
would-
part of it.
Yeah, I would not know that was part of it. And
That
I would
was-
have decked this guy.
See, that was genuinely the scariest part because I was like, now you have actually subverted my expectations. Like now you've actually put me in this experience, and I was like, this is great.
This is
it
great,
was
but
so
I
cool.
might. But do you get in trouble if you hit someone?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Well, if you're told to go out corner, make 2 lefts,
Well, listen,
and
you
this
would
guy
hit
come out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're gonna hit him.
Yes.
Hit him.
This is dangerous. I like
I'm
it.
sure he's gotten hit. Yeah, no, it was really fun. It was really fun. But during those haunted houses, I do startle very easily, so I'm so fun to go them with. Like, if you're scared of them, I'm a great person to go with because you'll just be laughing at me. Like, literally, it's just like me rolling around being like, Like, I went with my dad once, and I got scared so badly, and, like, my dad was...
just death
I'm, like,
dropping in
literally-
every corner.
No, there was literally one time where I was in a room, I got scared, and I got so scared that I fell down, rolled into the next room, and then the next jump scare happened. And then I kept rolling the other way.
I don't know
It
how
was-
these actors don't break out and start laughing
Well,
at
because
you.
some of them have. Like, one time one of them did, and because they were all getting me so badly, and my dad got pissed at them. And he was, because my dad was with me, and he went up to one of the clowns, and he took out his dentures and started wiggling them around in his mouth and being like, ah! And the dentures were like jumping around. And the guy was like so taken aback that he like went into the emergency exit and he told one of the workers, he was like, that guy just scared the shit out of me. It was so funny. My dad was like not having it. He scared the scare people.
He
Yeah.
just stays there for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, he just stays there like, "Ah."
He comes out, he's like, Gus, they paid me.
Gus,
They want me to come back.
I made $300. Gus, we're coming back next Saturday.
You are not the only superstar, Gus.
Gus. This was a long time ago. This was like when I was in high school or something
Oh,
like that. Yeah, it was
God.
really funny. Anyway, but I do startle easily, and my coworkers one time, they would prank me because every time someone would come to my cubicle, I would like jump. And
I'm the same way.
I know.
I see my
I startle,
shadow. I'm
baby.
like, "Ah."
And one time, they all like had a meeting in the office next to me. And like my boss asked me to like print something out like right before they went into that meeting, and I was like, something's off. Like I could already see that something
Yeah.
was off. And as I was sitting at my computer, they had like a levee system built, and it dropped like a bunch of fake cockroaches on me. Isn't that iconic? Isn't that so iconic? But because I could already sense that something was happening, I was like, oh. And they were like, they were all in the office
Like,
like filming
waiting.
me and like waiting for it, and I was just like, oh.
I love pranks. I would have, if that happened to me, I would have
was
been like,
fun. I
I
think-
would have been like, you're all dead.
The creation of it, like the whole creation of it, I think was so fun because they like put like a rope.
You
up.
appreciate.
I appreciated
Same,
it. I
yes.
appreciated it. It was really cute. It was really cute. But one time, like when my boss was away for like a week, we printed out like a bunch of small pictures of us, like very, very small, like probably like a quarter size, and printed out like 100 copies of each, and we cut them all out, our faces, and we cut them all out and we put them everywhere in his office. So for like years and years later, he was finding like little
I
little
really
cutouts
like
of us.
that. I
Yeah.
like doing
Yeah,
that.
it was cute.
I like hiding little things in people's.
Oh no, you're watering my plants. So you're gonna. Oh, she's gonna prank my apartment. She's gonna prank my fucking apartment. Oh no! Give me my keys back. Give me my keys back. Give me my spare. Give me my spare. I want my spare back. I don't want to do it anymore.
No, I
Let my
have
plants
the
die.
Gaga keys hanging in my.
Oh
room.
yeah,
They
I
have
gave her my
their little
Gaga
home.
keychain because
I'm Gaga.
Because she's an ally,
I am an ally.
just like her. Well, she's bisexual, but she's
But
also
yeah.
an ally as well.
And I also kind of look like Gaga.
You kind of look
Apparent-
like you have Gaga features.
I never saw it until people kept saying it. I was like,
No,
and
you
now
have
I
Gaga
kinda get
features.
it.
You have the nose.
Yeah,
you
my
have
nieces.
the eyes.
My nieces, they're like,
You have
"All
that
right,
same
Gaga."
like facial expression when you guys get like serious. You're like, there's that like yeah. Like during her concerts, she's always like, put your hands up, and she gets really serious. Like every like 5 minutes. If you go see her in concert, literally like the only thing she says is, put your hands up, and then put your fucking hands up.
That's
The whole time.
I love it.
And so like every time I see her live, I count how many times she says it, and it's like aggressive. It's like an aggressive amount of times. Put your fucking hands up.
I relate to it. I get it. I've never seen Gaga
So can you do
perform.
it? Do that. So I want to see how you do it and see what the Gaga energy comes out of you is.
I would be like, put your fucking hands up.
Okay, actually I don't see it anymore.
All right. I'm more
I
Creed.
don't see it at all. Yeah, very Creed. very, very Creed.
I feel
see
like
that.
Gaga would be like, put your fucking hands up.
No, she's really like, put your hands up. It's really like that. It's really funny.
All right, well, I don't
That's
know.
what's so funny. I have to find like a compilation video of it to send to you because it really is so funny.
I
yeah.
can't see that. I would think she'd be more like,
No, you'll see.
and like popping around.
Yeah,
And be like
you'll see.
iconic pop.
Yeah, you'll see. I'll show you. Don't worry. I'll show you.
Well, I'm not giving you a kid. Don't.
I got you. I'll show you. I got you. Don't worry. I'll show you gay things. Okay, I'll show you gay things.
Gus, call me a fruit fly once.
We have to do like a music video marathon day one day. Like I just show you all the best
I like
live
that.
performances and music videos.
I love showing music videos to people.
Yeah, because that's what gays do. I know a lot of live performances.
Yeah, but does anyone ever tell you they don't like the song?
Yeah, and if they do, they just have to leave. It's okay.
Well, I
They just have to
also
leave the house.
like practicing like the dances, like learning a dance.
Oh yeah, we got to go to a dance party. I took, guys, I got to tell you, I took Molly for the first time.
I'm very
I
very
did it.
proud of you.
I did it. Don't judge me, Greeks. Okay, I took Molly.
Yeah, relax.
Okay, my name is Gus. My mom died, and I took Molly. Leave me alone. All right, it's been a hard time. So I took a little bit of Molly. Give me a break.
Did you like it?
It was honestly, can I tell you, it really felt like it was good, but like it is ecstasy, and I didn't really feel ecstatic. There was definitely a certain point where I was like, I think this is what like normal people without depression feel like. And I was like, that's not good. I think that's not good. And then I Googled that exact thing, and I was like, and then immediately Google like, sent me to a hotline, and I was like, no, it was my first time trying Molly. It's not that I've tried Molly so many times that I now feel normal on it. It's that I tried Molly for the first time and felt like a normal human being on it.
Yeah.
It's like when people say,
I think we all have a bit of depression, and
it's like when people say they try like Ritalin for the first time or like or Adderall, and
Or
they're
Adderall.
like, I felt like finally normal.
I did Adderall. It was like my second time, but I think I had fake Adderall the first time.
Oh, I see.
So I was doing drugs too simultaneously.
I definitely took, and I've definitely taken Adderall and Ritalin, and I have definitely confirmed that I don't think I have ADHD.
I think I have it.
Like, I don't think I have it. Like, I definitely am like way too productive to have ADHD on it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Whereas like with Molly, I was like, no, I feel like what I would assume like someone named John who has an office job feels like. And like a girlfriend and a normal life and is probably part of some fantasy football league. Like that's how I felt like. I felt just like he must just feel like
Your
good.
alter ego is a guy from Bensonhurst?
No. It's just like some guy who's
You're
just
not-
like has a job and a nice life and that's it. That's how I felt. I didn't
That's
feel like
nice.
ecstatic.
Yeah.
I was very horny though. That is a difference.
Yeah.
But I think John would also probably be very horny. I don't know.
Well, that's why I sent you the like smiley faces and the little text.
I know. I did see that.
Because I didn't want you to like come down and be like, ah!
No, I
Just in
really
case.
was. I really was fine. And then the next day, I wasn't like crazy depressed or anything. I've been feeling pretty good, and I actually was, fine. I also did it the right way. I didn't drink. I didn't mix and match things.
Good.
I just took Molly.
You just took a little bit, hydrated.
I hydrated very well, and then I danced.
You were an adult,
I
and
just
that's
danced
it.
for 7 hours straight.
and you
Literally
were with good people,
just
and that's
danced.
That's what's
and then
important.
went home. It was great.
Bravo, Shu.
I also like finally like I know people like say DJ sets are like really cool, whatever. That's like a big thing, EDM. But seeing one of the DJs, I was like, I finally get it. I was like, I finally understand this subculture of art, and this is so cool.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I
yeah.
was like, I totally get what people like that is now, and I'm like, this is awesome.
I wish I knew you when like. Did you ever go to like Output?
No.
It's one of my favorite places, and it was just like in Williamsburg, multiple different rooms, and it
Yeah.
was just like music galore, and like every room was different.
Yeah.
We would have had the best time.
Yeah, we can still do
And
things like that, Christina. We're not old.
Well, I asked you to come out, and you never say yes.
That's not true. I literally told you to come out and do Molly with me on
You
Saturday,
did.
and you ignored me.
I did not ignore you. I told you I might not be able to make it, and you're like, no worries. I answered you.
It really was no worries. I'm just kidding. I really don't care. I was so high at that point. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It was funny because there was an aggressive. It was a queer event, and there was an aggressive amount of straight people there, and I was really shocked by that.
Yeah, we just want to freaking dance,
Do you know?
Gus.
Do you know? I know, because that's what I realized. I was like, if you like this type of music and you like DJ sets, there's probably not a lot of places for you to go and experience that.
No,
as a straight
no
person.
one. Yeah, and like the music is so basic. Like
basic.
it's like the same shit over
They're
and
always
over
doing
again.
Sweet Caroline for some reason.
I want to punch Sweet Caroline in the face.
Yeah, I can't stand Caroline.
I
She sucks.
can't.
But there was so many straight guys there, and there was one tall straight guy who was super hot, and I went up to him and I was like, "Are you straight?" And he was like, "Yes, I'm sorry." And I was like, "Don't I'm sorry me." I was like wondering what you were doing here, not like, "Oh, I need to suck his dick right now." Like, get a job.
So
Please.
sorry.
He was
to
like so
upset
sorry.
You.
I was like, "Please stop, please don't puff up your ego." See that's who that's who I felt like on Molly. I felt like that guy. That's exactly who I felt like on Molly. I was like, wow, the confidence of this dude to just think everyone wants to have sex with him. And
It's
then
great.
that's what I felt like. So I also saw these like two dads,
Okay.
and I went up to them because I
Like dads or zaddies?
dads.
Okay.
And I went up to them and I was like, "Can I ask you a question?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What are you doing here?" And they said, "We were walking by and we saw a lot of hot girls go in, so we went in too." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he goes, "He's divorced and he has 2 kids, so he's got to get out there." And I was like, "Got it." So then I said, "But just so you know," this is me on Molly. I was like, "Just so you know, a lot of them are lesbians. I know they're hot, so be respectful." And they both were like, "Oh." And then he goes, "Oh, no, it's cool. I have a gay daughter." And I was like, no, you look cool. You look chill. I'm just saying.
I'm just protecting.
I'm just protecting
'Cause
you and them.
And them, exactly. Good for you. I'm very proud of that.
I was very, I was good. I was good on Molly. I was a good person on Molly.
You're an ally.
I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole otherwise, but I'm a great person on Molly. Yeah. But yeah, I did it and it was fun. It's not like, I don't know. I don't need to be doing that all the time, but
No,
it's fun. Yeah, it's
I
just
think
fun.
I think it's really important for people to be comfortable enough with like letting loose. I
Yeah.
think we're all like rushing around life and
Yeah.
trying to stay in control of so many things when it's like we really don't have control of anything. So sometimes
Yeah.
just popping a little Molly and like
I love
allowing
Christina
this.
turning drug use into an excuse for self-care.
It really is. I think there's such a stigma against it.
Well, there is. I think, like, listen, if you're not doing drugs regularly and you use them in moderation and blah, 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 then yeah, self-care, it is part of self-care in a way. It
Absolutely.
doesn't, when it becomes,
look at
when it
marijuana
becomes
now.
the only part
The
of your
only part.
self-care, then it's a huge problem.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but that goes into so many. I mean, alcohol.
so many other things,
Alcohol
yeah.
is legal, and it's like there's.
Well, alcohol, it's funny because of all the things, like, alcohol shouldn't be legal. Like, weed and shrooms should have been legal way before alcohol was ever
Absolutely,
legal. And
yeah.
that's because
But-
if it's from the ground,
from it-
it's sound.
Exactly.
And if it's from a
From a
From a-
from a lab? No.
from a something, forget it. That's the phrase. My friend said this to me
Yes,
yesterday.
yes.
She said if it's from the ground, it's sound. If it's from the chemical, if it's from
Google this.
if it's from the if it's from the spigot, forget it. I
If
don't
it's
know.
from the shmiggy, forget it.
Forget it, forget it,
If it's
forget
from the
it.
ground, it's sound. If it's from the shmiggy, forget it.
If it's from the just Google if it's from the ground, it's sound. It'll come up. If it's he types so slow.
Oh God, hurry up.
Just kidding. It's sound. No.
No.
Just-
But I
just
know what you're
put
talking
that.
about. I just don't know.
Put that. No. it's-
Saying. Put saying at the end. It's a lot of silence right
All
now.
right. Well,
He's
then never
Googling.
mind.
All right. Goodbye.
Never mind. This is
Anyway,
not a real thing.
But yeah. So I think.
Can you?
If it's from the ground, it's probably. I don't know.
Anyway,
Whatever. Never mind.
It's not important.
But yeah, and Molly's not from the ground, so just be careful.
Yes, no, of course. But I think regardless, people are going to experiment and it's just, no one should be shamed for anything.
You know what I actually really liked about it's funny because like I don't really go out to a lot of things like that, and they've definitely changed since like I was younger, and like the things that they had in place in order to keep you safe and to keep you comfortable while you were doing whatever you were doing was actually really nice.
Yes.
Like the bathrooms all had like the stalls where like it went all the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to do if you wanted to do things like that, you could feel like I'm not being watched.
Yes.
Right. But like they had free water.
Free water everywhere.
They had water bottles. There was like an easy coat check. There was like you know what I mean? There was like so many. The coat check. Oh, the bands were linked to your credit card.
Yes.
So you didn't need your credit card on you.
Yeah. So you don't have
could
to
put
hold it.
everything away and just use your band. You could use your phone number for the coat check. I was like, you're building things in place now so that like this is easy in case I'm so high
Yeah.
that I can't function.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And like that, I was like, oh, I now feel safe in this environment.
Thank you.
And that's cool.
Yeah. And always like the security guards and stuff like that. There's always people who are.
There's people
who-
checking.
There are people checking. They're checking in with you. Like,
Yeah.
they're like for real.
It's
They
not
don't
like,
play.
and that's cool to have that,
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah.
There you go.
That was my Molly story. It's like literally, I feel like such a loser. I'm like, that was literally the most responsible Molly story in the world. It was like, so, I know everyone's like, ooh, and then it was like, oh, so you went to a library? Great.
I'm following a white
Yeah, but
van
did you-
to an
did you-
after party.
Yeah.
Gus, did you bone?
Did I what?
Did you bone?
No.
Oh.
You
No.
are responsible.
No, because I wasn't like really, I wasn't like.
You weren't there for that.
I wasn't there. I was dancing. And
You wanted to dance.
I was.
You didn't want to be bothered.
I just also wasn't attracted to like that many people there. Plus, everywhere I looked, it was straight couples. So I
You're
was.
like, "Blech."
Every time I asked someone, they were like, "I'm straight. I'm sorry." So give me a goddamn break. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. But yeah, we'll do another.
We'll do another round.
one. Yeah.
I'll get back to you guys.
Should party. Sorry, I didn't come. I was busy.
Yeah, I know you were busy. It's okay. It's okay. You can be busy. I'll be busy too one day. I'll be busy too one day.
Yeah, how busy?
Not that busy.
Like you'll still have time for
I'll
me.
make time for you because I'm a good friend, okay? 'Cause
You are a good friend.
You are. You're the warrior princess. You're the warrior Xena.
You're the wind beneath my wings.
The wind beneath your wings?
Yeah.
Okay, is that Bette Midler?
No, isn't that?
Is that Barbara Streisand or Bette Midler? Is it both? They probably both
They
sing
both
it.
sang.
They
Yeah.
definitely both sing in it.
Oh,
I don't care. I don't like. Actually, I'm not a Barbara gay.
You're not. I know
I'm
this
not a
about
Barbara
you.
gay.
You're not. I
yeah.
thought
I
like,
just
yeah.
don't really like. It's Bette.
Bette
It's
Midler.
Yeah. I don't really like Bette either. Like I don't like those ballads. I don't like that type of music. Like a you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
a
you want-
ballad.
Yeah, you want put your fucking hands up.
That was much better. That was really good. I really felt the presence of Lady Gaga in this room. Stephanie, there could be 100 people in a room, and one of them is right here.
Is right
It's
here.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga
Hey, hey,
right
hey.
here.
Oh my God. D, where we're at time-wise?
38.
Oh, great. Let's
That's
start
great.
wrapping this up. This
Yeah.
is great. This was fun. We talked about drugs. We talked about pranks. We talked about how horrible Christina looks in bangs.
Oh, guys,
No, you don't look bad.
thank
We
you.
talked
This
about-
is why Dee's our producer. He likes me bangs.
All right. We talked a lot.
He talks
Anything
a lot.
else you want to say?
No, you're really prying.
No. I want you guys to like.
subscribe, call in.
That's what I was trying to tee you up for.
I thought you were still drilling
It's
me.
literally what I was trying to tee you up for, and you were like, "Oh, nope, not gonna say it."
No.
Also, if you listen on Spotify or Apple, you can rate and review it 5 stars. That helps it out big time
Oh
too.
yeah.
Oh,
Why don't
yeah.
you do that? You should rate us 5 stars.
Oh, you want to know something?
What?
I got stopped today by a wonderful lady.
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh my God, I listened to the podcast, and you guys are great."
Oh, yeah, I get a lot of messages about the podcast.
Yeah.
People are really
So
nice.
that-
People love it.
But she was like, "But Christina, you're way better than Gus." I'm kidding.
That's so funny because that's what people tell me too.
I'm joking. No, she really loved
No,
it, and that was a cute.
So funny. It's so funny because when I was on Molly, I got recognized like 3 times at that thing, and one was a girl who saw me at a show, which I was like, yes, because I love it when it's like some random person
Yeah.
from a show, because they don't like if they don't follow me on Instagram, then it's like, oh, you just saw me.
You just saw
in the
Ed.
wild.
That's really freaking cool.
And then the
I like
second
that.
was this cute little gay guy who I was trying to find, and I was like, ugh, where is he? He was so cute. And then the third
Hopefully
was
he sees this.
the third was the go-go dancer in like some devil horns.
Oh,
Came
I
up.
love it.
He was
It's like
go-go
Gus?
dancing. Yeah, he was literally like go-go dancing. He was like
And the
in
lights
his
are up.
red underwear and his like thing, and he was like bum ba-da-da, and he was like smiling at me, and I was like, hey. And then he got off stage and just came up to me and he was like, just so you know, you're really funny. Don't forget that.
And then back to
You
the
want me
like.
at Molly, I was like, am I looking funny? Do I dance funny? Maybe he thinks I'm just funny by the way I dance.
It hit you later.
And then he was like, "You're really funny," and then I was like, "Oh, I got it." So it was nice. It was nice.
I
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
cute.
And then that's who I boned. The devil. Welcome to the neighborhood. Thanks for listening.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?